I knew this was gonna happen, but honestly, if I'm on the tour bus here, hi mom. So call your mom or call mom, but not mother when you wake up. Something okay. Hi girlfriend. Hi boss of mother. Hi. I get whatever your name is. That's not the point. I knew this was gonna happen, so I'm now creating memories to look back at. So I'm kind of going, all right. So I played in. I remember Milan and I remember Rome, but and I can do it in a variety of languages, remembering. But that's not the point. The point is, what do I remember about it? Right? That's an interesting thing to talk about. Nice church, nice concert hall, nice opera house, nice conductor. My name is Ricardo. Nice one. That's a good one. I really love the conductor in the city. I mean, the orchestra also. I mean, they're quiet. So this is a very wisdom course orientation. But oddly enough, I got wisdom. So the show goes on. I've never been happier. I always insist on that one. I've never been happier, sister. Right? What is that? And that's therefore. No, you don't. So I'm looking for. I've got the journal. I'm happy with the journal. I'm looking forward to the ranch, but not betting it on the ranch. So it's kind of confusing because it's like, is there options include, but are not limited to that. There's a Zeppelin, Zeppelin, Zeppelin. That's an option, which is floating, flying, moving, as well as standing still. Ranch. R-A-N-C-H, ranch. That's not you or me. There is no. The hot air balloon didn't. That's too dangerous. With the hot air, it can explode. As can the Zeppelin Hindenburg explode. So that kind of like there's the junk. What do you call it? The barge. What's around there? You're stuck in sea land. That's the only problem. And the sea is filthy and stinks and ruins the violin wood, and the bow is so well balanced. I hate to injure it in any way with the humidity and the high winds and then the rocking around. So oddly enough, if I'm thinking about where I want to settle down, I might add seriously now year 20 something of it. Be honest with yourself, as we say. At least be honest with yourself. So I'm kind of going. Oddly enough, the girl plays the girl. There's always a girl in the story, and that's not bad news. I think the tropics, not cancer, but the tropicals, the people of the tropics were saying, yeah, it's bad news. There's always a girl in the story. Yeah. I'm kind of going, yeah, but that's just because it's so hot and sticky here, buns. Hot and sticky buns. If you didn't have hot and sticky buns, you wouldn't be. If you were more northern. Sorry about that, but if you were more northern, you wouldn't be grouchy about that. THAR. You wouldn't be. I don't mind it. But down in the hot and sticky buns, there's something slick about it, and then people get grouchy about it. Oh my God, the Colosseum! But that's not that. Maybe that's never that. And C, I was thinking about where I want to settle down, kind of going, well, the girl is where I want to settle down, oddly enough. Now, wait for it, because this is the clincher. Not the clincher, but this way you can get your balls cut off. Because you want to settle the girl down, right? Right. Now, she has to want to settle you down as well. And the problem is, what do I know now that I didn't know then? Wisdom. And what is it about wisdom? You don't want to know wisdom, oddly enough. It was Dad's point. Dad was keyword was. Literally saying, no, Dad is. I'm going, no. Just stop it. Because you're trying to steal secret, the keyword steal. And I'm not allowed to do business. And Wilfred is trying to do business. Very interesting. You shut up. Wilfred's trying to do business. And the thing about business, but I'm not allowed to, you shut up. The thing that I'm not allowed to do with business is, in particular, deception. I'm not allowed to practice or study deception, which to the point of presidential, something presidential in there. My cinch. So here we are. So that's presidential. I mean, because the main issue is that we didn't want to have another Holocaust, if we didn't want to have another Hitler, therefore we didn't have another genius. It's like, right, but the danger of not being able to study deception is that you could flop. Is Renata's point, having Renata in Berlin. I said Renata, not yet that. You can be angered is to the point of fury, to the point of defending yourself. Now that this is confusing, but I'm going to stay with, and I quote, "You're going to kill me when you figure out what I did." You're going to, and I quote, "You're going to kill me when you figure out what I did." I really agree. Kill it. A and B, that's not that. So that's not that. Where I'm going with this is exactly. At what point? You're in the Vegetable Appreciation Club. Nothing against Vegetable Appreciation Club, but I'm saying, at what point does Kim? At what point does
almost? Okay.
At what point does no, you don't. At what point does the can go you? At what point does yeah, I mean, eventually, you know, there's only so much anger a person can take. And I respect Dad for saying, oh, I would stay away from old Italians. I respect him. But what do you think was being played in the Boston Symphony and the New York Philharmonic Metropolitan Opera when you were so excited about it? What do you think was being played in the Berlin Film, the Vienna Film, when I was so excited about it? What do you think? I mean, and the answer to that is, well, yeah, but you want to be as poor and stupid as you can. I'm like, no, I don't know about that. And they say, well, then, kill it. You're going to kill me when you figure out what I did. What did I do? I strangled you. Now, having said that, I've been strangled, Boston Strangler, all jazzy. I've been strangled to the point of world leadership. In terms of, I wasn't allowed to be a disgusting, roach bottom feeding, pardon my English, but rat bastard. That's one word, hyphenated, R-I-T-B-A-S-T-A-R-D, right? And Vienna's going, oh, I want to learn that word. We can sit around and throw our drinks back together and learn Harvard, Yale, Columbia English from Nick Weaver, and then right, waste his time. Well, no, you're not wasting my time, I'm not wasting yours. I mean, I do teach English, I do teach perfect German, I do teach, with article, that's funny for all of us, and I do teach music, but I mean, moving along, it's like, I mean, there's, in the end, he was a lawyer. Why? Because that's my fucking house! And those are my secret assets. If my secret is stolen, I remain. And Dad's point is exactly. Now you got it. Came full circle in terms of I wouldn't go to old Italians. I didn't go to old Italians. I went to the symphony and the opera and the chamber music a lot, but I didn't buy it. And Dad's point is bingo. You're right. So far so good. So we're stuck with now the danger of allowing the Americans into the conversation with China, Japan, and Korea, as well as Germania, including Switzerland and Austria, and Italia, including the Latinos, and France, including the Latinos. So, right, Europe and Asia, you shut up. The danger of that is only that the Americans are their rape culture. And what's funny is we have to go back stepping a little bit and go, well, yeah, 1 in 4 blacks in California, Texas, Florida is a convicted rapist in 1984. Keep that in mind, because that's backwards. And China, Japan, and Korea, as well as Germania and Latino world, are just looking at that kind of going, therefore what? And I'm going, well, I know what. Therefore, the Americans aren't allowed in the conversation. U.S. Americans. Only because they'll rape you, rob you, and murder you. Other than that, right? Other than that, Miss Moore's going, oh yeah, maybe does Nick have a point? Right, well, what happened to Nick's brother? Uh-huh. So he got raped. Right, watch your tongue, right? Wrong? Here at the Colosseum, world capital of the Romans chapter. Romano. Hey, happy birthday.